Chapter 7. Fact-checking the fact-checkers. Standing up for the truth in the age of COVID censorship. Dr. Michael Nevradakis, journalist and senior reporter for The Defender and CHD TV host. Michael Nevradakis, PhD, based in Athens, Greece, is a senior reporter for The Defender, published by Children's Health Defence, CHD, and part of the rotation of hosts for CHD.tv's Good Morning CHD. For 10 years, he produced and hosted the Dialogos radio programme and podcast, and he has previously been published by The Guardian, The Huffington Post, The Daily Cos, Truth Out, Mint Press News, and other outlets. He completed his PhD in Media Studies at the University of Texas in 2018 and holds a master's degree in public policy from Stony Brook University. He is an instructor in communications and journalism and has taught at various institutions of higher education in Greece and the US. The following chapter is being read by the author, Dr. Michael Nevradakis.
Long before I had the privilege of joining Children's Health Defence, or CHD, as a reporter for its daily publication, The Defender, I had already become highly acquainted with censorship in its modern-day form. Living in Greece during the decade of its crippling financial crisis, producing and hosting an independent radio program and podcast known as Dialogos Radio, I presented narratives which ran contrary to the establishment orthodoxy that there is no alternative to severe economic austerity. Now, in sharing such narratives, I placed myself in the firing line on social media. Anonymous trolls were one issue, but it was those who were operating eponymously that really crossed the line, including so-called foreign correspondents for reputable media outlets who, acting with the impunity that comes with the knowledge that you're protected, brazenly harassed and slandered me. COVIDian censorship, therefore, did not surprise me. Writing for The Defender, I have seen countless articles of ours, including some of mine, receive fact-free fact checks, and I have seen CHD gradually deplatformed from many social media sites. In an increasingly polarized world where the balance of power is highly uneven, those who hold that power have the disproportionate ability not just to control a narrative, but to manipulate it and to stigmatize, ridicule, marginalize, censor, and eliminate any opposing voice. If indeed you've felt at any time over the past 3+ years that the mainstream media seem to be operating in lockstep, you are not far off the mark. A lawsuit filed by CHD and other entities that have also been at the receiving end of COVID-era censorship alleges precisely this. On May 31st, 2023, CHD, along with Creative Destruction Media, Trial Side News, Ty and Charlene Bollinger, founders of The Truth About Cancer and The Truth About Vaccines, independent journalist Ben Swan, Erin Elizabeth Finn, publisher of Health Nut News, Jim Hoft, founder and editor-in-chief of The Gateway Pundit, Dr. Joseph Mercola, and chiropractor Ben Tapper, filed a groundbreaking novel lawsuit against the Trusted News Initiative, or TNI, making antitrust and constitutional free speech claims. This represents a refiling of a lawsuit first filed by the above parties, plus Robert F. Kennedy Jr., in January 2023. The initial lawsuit was filed in U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Texas, Amarillo Division, but was voluntarily withdrawn by the plaintiffs after the presiding judge mistakenly transferred the case, following a motion by the defendants for a change of venue. The new lawsuit is essentially identical, except for the participation of Kennedy, who is now chairman on leave of CHD, after declaring his candidacy for the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Kennedy, however, remains involved in the case as volunteer counsel for CHD. The new lawsuit was also filed in a different court, the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Louisiana, Monroe Division. This is significant as the same court is currently hearing 3 other censorship cases, including another CHD case, Kennedy v. Biden, which is a class action lawsuit filed March 24, 2023, against President Biden, Dr. Anthony Fauci.
To listen to the remainder of this essay and the 33 other essays, please visit Audible, Apple Books, or Amazon to receive your copy in print, ebook, or audio. Thank you.